What's going on, guys? My name is D. Anthony with Evolution Traders. Today is December the 7th. This video is going to go live going into the 8th pre-market. So one thing that I kind of want you guys to kind of take note of is the way that the chart is starting to set up. If you found a little bit of problems trying to really set your feet, catch those trends, you know, we've had some good moves, but the market's not really screaming in one direction or another. We're coming off of a 3-day distribution here. However, we are setting up here for a little bit of a leg higher. So one of those levels that I want you guys to watch is if you notice this daily chart, or excuse me, the weekly chart on the NQ. Notice this weekly chart, how we put in these highs all the way back here in July going into August, where it was around 16,100, and then we kind of pulled back into the 20-day moving average on the weekly time frame, and then we kind of bounced. Once we really lost that, we came down and tested the 50 EMA before going on this magnificent run that we had starting the beginning of November. 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks higher. In the last 2 weeks, we've essentially been going sideways. So that's why I'm saying, if the last 2 weeks you feel that you haven't really been able to set your feet, or you really haven't been able to identify which way the market's going, that's because the market's pulling back a little bit and then it's bouncing. The market's going up a little bit and then it's pulling right back. So again, be a little bit more patient. If you need to, make sure you size down just a little bit. Make sure you take profits just a little bit sooner than you normally would, and make sure when you are green on the day, it's better off to just kind of hang it up and come back the next day versus trying to really push. One thing that I am seeing a lot with futures traders, especially because of the amount of leverage and a lot of you guys are trading on prop firms, is that you just have unlimited, buying power. Essentially, you can make unlimited trades. And I'm finding that a lot of futures traders are realistically spending too much time on the charts versus just looking for that 1, 2, 3 setups. Either you make money or you don't, and then calling it a day. Guys, remember, day trading is very, very special because it does not matter how many hours you're sitting on the screen. It doesn't mean you're going to make any more money. So again, if you get 1, 2, 3 trades under your belt and you're scratched, stop on the day. If you're down a little bit, just stop on the day. If you're green, stop on the day. There's no real sense in trying to take 10, 15, 20 trades. There's no sense in trying to stick around the markets all day just to see if something's going to happen. So again, the level that we're really looking for here is 16,220. That's 200 points higher. That's the weekly time frame, but that's going to be the start of a new leg higher. Let's go down to a smaller time frame here. Let's really look at the daily chart, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about here. So notice how when we started to come up here from November the 14th, we came into this supply zone here at this linear regression. The linear regression here is this upwards blue trend line here. This is acting as an area of resistance for us. We came into it, the last day that we tested it was November the 22nd. Then we kind of pulled all the way back into the rising 20-day moving average. And we've been kind of teeter-tottering up and down over that, okay? So we still have a very clear line in the sand. If we lose 15,791, we could be looking to back test another 100 points down into the 600s. Now, one thing that I want to keep on everyone's watch list, right, is basically look at the candle close that we had today. Yesterday we closed below the 5-10-day moving average and this Bollinger Band. This looked like a prime opportunity for the market to continue to pull back. However, we completely reversed yesterday's move. So going into tomorrow, which is the 8th, let's keep an eye on today's highs. Because if you notice today's highs at 16,068, if they get confirmed, all we're doing is working into this 16,200 candle here on the 29th of November. So we've got a lot of space. You can see these Bollinger Bands are really starting to contract. They're really starting to get tight. Now, let me explain something on a technical, analysis standpoint. For those of you guys who maybe are new or don't realistically understand a lot about technicals and supply and demand, anytime the Bollinger Bands get tight, there's a big move coming. Now, if I knew what side that move was going to break out to, whether it's to the long side or to the short side, I would be a billionaire because I would bet everything I had on that direction. The beauty of trading is we never know what direction it's going to break. All we can do is trust the charts. Now, again, do the charts fail us sometimes? Of course. Is every move going to work as expected or as planned? Of course not. But do you know how we combat that? By proper risk management, proper position sizing. We're not just going to go bet 10, 15, 20 contracts. We're not just going to go bet 5, 6, 7, 8 micro contracts because we want a big day. We got to play small. We have to build our account. You have to nurture your account, especially if you're trading for a prop firm. You can't just really go all out, because it's the time where you really go all out and you over leverage and you play a couple mini contracts, or you play 10 micros and you hit a big trade. You think you're going to do it again and make all that money, and then you lose the account in 2 or 3 days, or 4 or 5 trades, or hell, even 1 trade, right? So again, you have to build a cushion. This game doesn't stop, right? This stock market has been here a lot longer than me, and it's going to be here a lot, after I'm gone, right? So, and the same goes for you. The market, I don't care if you're 60, 70 years old, the market's been here long before you, and the market will continue to move on long after you are no longer here. It's the harsh reality, and it's the facts. So again, that emotion that you feel where you need to kind of put your foot on the gas and you got to make money right now. You got to make money today. You got to make money this week. I need to pass my challenge. I've only got, 10 days before this evaluation expires and I have to renew it. So what? If you're trading for a prop firm and maybe you're up $1,000 and you're up $1,200 and you need to make another $1,500 before you pass the combine, and your evaluation is due to renew in 5 days from now, so what, right? That doesn't mean go ahead and, leverage your whole position and blow the account and start all over again. If you're making some good ground, keep continuing to trade the way you do. Because one thing that I do want to point out is that if you do take 2 months to pass an evaluation, then I want you to look at these numbers. It took you 2 months to make $3,000 or $1,500 or $4,500, whatever, the target is for your specific prop firm. Well, if you just take another 2 months, you're going to make another $1,500, $3,000 or $4,500 as long as you continue to stay on that path. So why do you want to stress yourself out? Even if it takes you a whopping 4 months to make $3,000, guess what? The harsh reality is that that's $3,000 more than you took out of the market in the last 60 days. So really think about that. Who's rushing? Is it the prop firms putting, pressure on you, or is it yourself putting pressure on yourself? And I will be the first to tell you, the more pressure that you put on yourself as a trader, the worse you will trade. It happens every single time. I have been in particular situations over the past 8 years, years ago, where I needed to make mortgage. I needed to make car payment. I needed to make money for this vacation I was going on in 3 months. And I thought that I could put on more size, and I thought that I could take more trades, and I thought that I could sit here longer because I knew what I was doing and make more money. And I did the complete opposite. It's funny that the way that money really works in the stock market, the more you chase it, the more it runs away from you. Okay. It's when you're not expecting that trade to be a home run, it's just the home run. It's when you're not expecting the trade to go against you is exactly when it goes against you. So again, don't chase the money, allow the trades to come to you and just take them as they come. Position yourself correctly, you're going to be fine. So just getting a little off topic here, but on the NASDAQ, what we're looking for is 16,068. We're looking for that break into the Bollinger Band here. We want to take profits at 16,200. So you have some good potential here to play about 150 points up to the north side. Now, if we do start to lose the 20-day moving average on the daily time frame, that price is going to be 15,925. We're going to want to play that back down to the bottom of this range. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 days that we've tested the bottom of this range. And if I actually draw a little bit of a trend line here, right, kind of going across, you're going to notice how if we lose this bottom trend line here, we've got some room to come down to 15,650. Those are your 2 plays. Why don't you just sit back and wait for those macro plays to happen? If they don't happen, you don't take a trade. There's no harm, there's no foul. days are going to continue to pass anyways. So either you're going to let the days pass and continue to chop yourself up and lose money, or you're going to wait for a better opportunity and strike while the iron is hot. If you guys are looking to trade with me each and every single day live, and you guys want access to my calendar where you guys can book one-on-one mentorship and coaching sessions, that link is down in the description box below. I have one space available to join Evolution Traders before the year is over. I'm going to close the enrollment as soon as that next person joins, just to kind of get everyone ready going into 2024, and then we'll reopen it after 2024. Until it is filled, it will remain open. Again, it is a first come, first serve basis. To everyone else who is watching on YouTube, guys, I spend a lot of time here trying to make the best possible educational videos that I can on YouTube for day traders, for prop firm traders, for futures traders. Please do me a favor, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, give me a comment, give me a dislike. Doesn't really matter. All in all, helps out my YouTube video get out to more traders. The worst thing that you can do to a creator like myself is watch the video and don't help a brother out with a little bit of a thumbs up. I'll see all of you guys next time on the next video. And again, stay safe, stay profitable, stay calm. I'll catch you guys all next time.